Rome versus Carthage. Two ancient superpowers locked in a struggle that would decide the fate of the Mediterranean and shape the course of history. This wasn't just a war, it was the ancient world's world war. At the dawn of this conflict, Carthage was the undisputed queen of the sea. Her mighty fleets controlling the trade routes and projecting power across the waves. Rome, on the other hand, was a land-based titan, its legions marching inexorably across Italy, conquering all in their path. The Mediterranean simply wasn't big enough for both of them. A collision was inevitable. The first clash, the First Punic War, was a brutal 23-year struggle. Carthage was confident in its naval superiority, but Rome did the unthinkable. A nation of farmers and soldiers built a massive navy from scratch, learning to fight at sea through sheer force of will, and they won. Carthage was humbled, forced to pay a heavy price, and the sting of this defeat planted the seeds of a bitter desire for revenge. From this desire arose one of history's most brilliant and feared military commanders, Hannibal Barca. Sworn to be an enemy of Rome for life, he was a genius of strategy, a master of the unpredictable. He conceived a plan so audacious it bordered on madness. He would attack Rome from the north. To do this, he marched his army, including his legendary war elephants, over the treacherous snow-covered Alps. It was a move that shocked the Roman world to its core. Once in Italy, Hannibal unleashed a storm of military genius. He inflicted a series of devastating defeats on the Romans at the battles of the Trebia and Lake Trasimene. Then came Cannae. It was a tactical masterpiece for Hannibal and Rome's single greatest military disaster. Tens of thousands of Roman soldiers were killed in one day. The Republic teetered on the brink of collapse. Hannibal seemed utterly unstoppable. But Rome refused to break. In its darkest hour, a new hero emerged, Publius Cornelius Scipio. He realized that to beat Hannibal, he had to stop playing Hannibal's game. Instead of fighting him in Italy, Scipio took the war to Carthage's home turf in Africa. The strategy worked. Hannibal was recalled to defend his homeland. At the decisive Battle of Zama, the two greatest generals of the age finally met. Scipio's tactical brilliance matched Hannibal's, and Rome was victorious. The war was over. Carthage was defeated, its power shattered forever. Rome stood alone, as the sole master of the Mediterranean. Its victory paved the way for an empire that would dominate the known world for centuries. The Punic Wars weren't just a series of conflicts. They were the crucible that forged the Roman Empire and set the stage for the next 1,000 years of Western civilization. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more epic stories from the past.